everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. Oh my god, you guys. So, a very good friend of mine has sent me a care package of their hand-me-down wigs. Yes. I was contacted by Trixie Mattel's assistant, yes. And she sent me all these wigs that she's going to be premiering in a video. I haven't seen the video yet because this is getting filmed in, the future, but not the future. So it's going to get released after her video gets released, which is supposed to be like, the next video, probably. It'll be out. It's going to be out, okay? That's all that matters. Anyways, I'm going to try the wigs on. She gave me a big old menagerie of different wigs to try out. So I'm going to do a little fashion show for you folks. So I'm going to be right back and show you all my new hairstyles from Trixie Mattel, okay? Be right back. Fashion show time. All right, this is our first wig. This one is Bombshell. Do. And that's how she looks. She's from California Costumes. Now, a little short story here. I actually always wanted to buy this wig when I was first starting out. I was looking at like blonde wigs that would like go on. And this is really a testament to the power of Photoshop and good lighting because that wig actually looks halfway wearable. I mean, it's clearly a hard front, but the color and everything looks really, really stunning on her. This is not the case with this wig. This is definitely a costume wig, and there is permatease in it, which I like. But yeah, this is a costume wig. This is, definitely. It feels like one of those wigs you'd see in like a teen movie where like the guy gets dressed up in drag as a joke, or like for bullying or hazing. It's very that kind of moment. Yeah, this is my forced feminization moment. Anyways, now if they think this is Trixie Mattel, this is probably Trixie Mattel before Drag Race. Let's try out our next wig. This one is the Farrah Fawcett-esque wig. Oh, wait, it's like disco doll wig is what we're calling this. Yeah, it's Farrah Fawcett's hair. When does Trixie wear hair like this? I don't recall her ever having like a Farrah Fawcett hairdo. I know she does like the Captain and Tennille under bowl. But like, I don't recall a Farrah Fawcett. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this is definitely, I could see where they're inspired to say this is Trixie Mattel. Oh, by the way, yeah. These wigs, I believe, if I'm speaking correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, the video, she's searching up Amazon wigs of Trixie Mattel and what you get when you search up the search results for Trixie Mattel wig. So yeah, this is, the results that they think is Trixie Mattel. And this one is definitely serving some Lori Foreman realness. Absolutely, out of that 70s show. And I have to say, for a costume wig, like the color and like the texture is all costumey, but the style is actually not half bad. Like if I were gonna brush through this and it was nicer fibers, they actually did a pretty good job on the Farrah. They captured the essence. Anyways, next wig. Next is our country western diva. This is clearly Dolly Parton inspired on the picture. In reality, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's very like Glenn Close and Fatal Attraction. I won't be ignored, Dan. Oh my gosh. This is, hey, oh God. Oh God. Okay, well, this is the country diva, country western diva. Yeah, I could see where they got Trixie Mattel from this. Oh dear. Again, another one that's a testament to good Photoshop and good lighting because it looks halfway wearable there for a costume wig. This, I wouldn't even put this on my puppets. Oh my God. Anyways, next wig. Fashion show. Okay, what the who said this was Trixie? Did Trixie suddenly turn into hot chocolate? Why is a Tina Turner wig in the Trixie Mattel collection recommended? Rockin' Soul. Yeah. This is a Tina Turner wig. And yeah, Trixie Mattel, I guess. Okay, I mean, I have seen her rock some bionic mullets, but never in this shade. So, I mean, good on ya. This is a stretch, okay, yeah. But that's another testament of great Photoshop and great lighting because that's not how this wig looks. Oh my God. Okay, well, anyways, fashion show. All right, this one doesn't have cover art. It's just one from something called Morticia. This is the brand Morticia Wigs. Yes. This is a costume wig, and this is definitely nicer quality of hair. It's more or less like a cosplay kind of hair fiber. So not bad, you actually can do something with it. This hairstyle, I have to say, I've seen generations of this hairstyle go by. This is that old classic like beehive bump wig, you know, the Lady Bunny, Novice Elvira kind of wig with the big old hollow buckram shell in it to give you the volume. These things are not half bad. Like if you tease these out, you can get some really, really draggy hairstyles out of it. The cut on the front here is a bit short, so I'm not exactly sure it's gonna amount to a much afterwards. But yeah, this is definitely a hairstyle I'm used to. I'm like used to seeing the ones with like the black bows that are like hot glued in. Very like Austin Powers fembot. Anyways, fashion show. All right, this one's actually not bad. I have to say, like, as far as it goes, this is one of the better ones I've seen, especially like the styling of the bump wig. It's another bump wig, same design, same cut and everything. The bangs are really cut nice on this, and it actually has like perma teasing and smoothed out, which is not common for costume wigs. I have to say, like, this one's actually pretty nice. And I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret. I'm actually in the works of creating my own little like instant bump wig to sell on my website. So if you see it pop up, that means, you know, I managed to create one that, you know, made me happy, that I'm like, you know, I want to put my name on it. And if you don't see it pop up, it didn't work out. So yeah, that's going to be the story behind it. So if you see a very beautiful bumpy wig like this suddenly appear on Jaymes Mansfield Beauty, you know why. You heard it here first. Okay, this one, like I said, is not bad. It's very like Lady Bunny-esque. If you double stack this, girl, like put one right here, holy crap. This actually would be pretty good for like a Lady Bunny recreation. Anyways, one more wig to go. But before we do it, fashion show. All right, this is our final wig. Okay, so yeah, this one again, like the cut and the style on it is not bad. Like if you tease this out, you're probably like a huge Lady Bunny style. Like it's got enough length in it where you can really work with it. But I have to say, like, again, it's a standard, you know, 60s wig. You've seen this one a million times, okay? It's very, very fembot, instant Austin Powers. Yes, very much that. Serving a little bit of like a longer Dusty Springfield kind of moment. Definitely a little bit of Lady Bunny too. I could see how, you know, they got Trixie Mattel out of this. She's worn a lot of wigs with bangs and this very much kind of style. But again, if you really want to achieve that Trixie look, you gotta tease it. Anyways, fashion show. All right, I am back. Now, I've chosen this girl to style first because she was the best of the bunch, I think. Like, I thought she was the prettiest one. So what we're going to do here is do some big-ass hair in the name of Trixie Mattel. Yes, it's going to be Trixie-inspired, but with my own little Jaymes twist because I want to have a big old hairstyle I can wear after this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pick apart the perma tees here. And they did a really good job on this one. I have to say, like, it is definitely a gorgeous hairstyle. Right out of the bag, that's really, really good. Like, that's not very common when it comes to, like, costume wigs like this. So, you know, brava, studio that doesn't have a name because it came in literally a blank plastic bag. So I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to watch Trixie's video when it eventually comes out and see, which means she got a view out of me. Anyways, here we go. I am going to start with a double stack. Now, I picked this one because they're similar in color. This one's a bit more yellow, but no one's gonna notice after a while. What we do is, like I said, it's a little bit dense, so I'm gonna take a hair donut and just shove it in here and plop that onto here, tuck in the bangs, and we'll get a huge boost just like that. So let's start zip tying. Yes. Now, I do have a video on how to zip tie a wig. I will link that down below. I'm gonna do a magic trick and the wig is gonna be magically zip tied. Here we go. Woo! Pow! All right, we are back. The wig is magically zip tied together. Now, let's start teasing it. Now, as I'm looking at this, I can just imagine all the costumes people have bought these wigs for. I always think of like fembots or like Bridget Bardot when I see hair like this. And like, I know when Trixie wore a hairstyle like this, she was channeling like a Nancy Sinatra, like 1960s kind of vibe. which is very, very classic and beautiful, and one of my favorites too. Like, oh, Nancy Sinatra on the cover of Sugartown. Girl, that is a moment where she's got the pink bikini on. Oh, this gorgeous body and this big old blonde bouffant and this pink bikini. It's so fabulous. Oh my God. And it also has that really weird duet with her and Frank Sinatra. And I can never remember if they're like brother and sister or if they're like father and daughter, but they're singing something stupid and it's weird. Either way, it's weird. Anyways, I digress. Love these hairstyles. Like, it's very classic, easy glamour, and also like kind of trashy too. Like, it's sort of the hairstyle like trashy blondes always wore in movies, which is always something I gravitated to. I'm trying to think like blondes that had hairstyles like this in the 1960s. Nancy Sinatra always springs to mind, or Brigitte Bardot, or Jackie DeShannon. Oh my God, look up some of Jackie DeShannon stuff from the 60s before she got her hit with Put a Little Love in Your Heart. Like When You Walk in the Room, or Needles and Pins, like her really good girl group sound stuff. You can see performances of her doing that where she's got big old blonde bouffants on, and it's so fabulous. And it's the 60s, so they're on like Dick Clark and stuff lip syncing to themselves. Because that was the standard for the day. The good thing about this wig is that it's cut into layers. And as you know from watching this channel, when the hair has layers, girl, it's gonna get huge. I'm excited because these are wigs I always wanted to work with. I just was never brave enough to buy them, you know, because like it's so seldom you get one that's actually any good. Like I remember way back in the day, they had this costume shop in Milwaukee and they always had that big blonde bouffant. And I bought it once and it was such garbage, and it had hot glue marks in it because of the black bows that were in it. Like it had hot glued black ribbons into the hair. And like when you took them out, it left like a big old nasty like browned glue stain from like, you know, it being glued back in the 80s when it was originally like made. Ugh. That good old Lacey Costume Company blonde beehive wig. Those of y'all who are in the theater or drag know the one I'm talking about. Oh, I don't miss it. My God. I had that one in blonde and black, and the hair quality was always so awful. All right, I've got a good moment of this teasing going. I'm gonna tease the rest of it. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Holy crap, this is big. Okay, that worked out really well. Okay, I'll say that much. Like, I'm really excited to actually start styling this. This worked out really well. I'm just kind of afraid now because it's really, really heavy. Like, it's really testing the limits of my wig stand right now. In the meantime, while I distract myself with some conversation, so I've been watching Netflix. I hope you guys have been doing that too. Have y'all been watching that one show? Ernie, what was it called? With like where they wore the prosthetics? Sexy Beast. That's what it was. Sexy Beast. I was watching that, and I have to say, it is the fuzzy handcuffs of dating shows. Like, there's no stakes. Everyone's attractive underneath. Like, at least up the ante, like, make it somebody that's like, you know, horribly hideous underneath. But I guess they were afraid people wouldn't watch it. But yeah, there was no stakes there. And it really didn't prove anything except the fact that, like, they're still shallow. They're just under a lot of prosthetics. Because it didn't really teach anyone that beauty was skin deep. It just meant beauty is underneath a lot of layers of latex.
Well, you also only watched the one episode.
I did. So I am making a passive judgment after only watching one episode. But I feel like that's what all critics do, isn't it? Maybe I should give the series a chance. That first episode wasn't a very good showing, though. I feel like you should probably get to your point with the pilot. Now I just gotta try and find some structure here. Oh my God. Like I said, like the hair lengths up top are very, very short. So there's not a whole lot that can really be done other than either folding them back or trying to play around with the curls. All right, I am going to smooth a bit more, and I'll be right back because my arm's starting to hurt. BRB. All right, I am back. I decided, in the spirit of this video, I'm gonna style the rest of this wig wearing one of the other wigs. I'm Farrah. Yes. We're having fun. Let's have fun on this channel. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, I figured out the directionality. We're gonna be doing just playing around with the curls that are in it because I don't feel like resetting it because we're already too far gone. And the curls in it are actually pretty if I play around with them because they're pretty and soft. And soft and pretty is not what Trixie Mattel is. But you know what? It's something she aspires to be whenever she wears wigs like this. So we have to indulge her. And now I have noticed when I was teasing this out, there were like pink makeup stains. Like you can see a little bit right here. There's some pink makeup stains from when she tried them on. And this kind of stuff really works if you're gonna be wearing hairstyles that like you're not gonna be performing in. Otherwise you have to like really spray the crap out of this because the second you move around, it's gonna be gone. But if you're doing a photo shoot, mama, it's there. If you haven't noticed, I'm in a new location. I have my own place now in Vegas. I'm so excited. We are back to the pink backdrop. We are in my brand new studio space. No more live, laugh, love bathroom. I know a lot of you are very big fans of that. Yes, yes, yes. But we're now back to the pink backdrops. I'm excited to start having people over. I have a lot of really fun ideas planned with some local folks here. So you have to stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but let's just say I'm in the works of having over a very, very cool guest, and we are gonna be doing collaborations with each other's channels. That's right, another YouTuber is gonna collaborate with me. But you have to wait. Because you know, I'm very, very busy right now. But it's in the works. We're discussing it, it's happening. I'm excited. Again, like I haven't collaborated with another YouTuber since like Natalie Wynn. Like it's been so long. Look at her so far. Holy shit. That's big. Oh my God. But then there's the back. Okay. Well, I was really excited. And then I saw all this. Here we go. Let's try and figure this out. Okay, I figured it out. All right, like I said, pick styling, pull the tails, curl them, play around with the curls. It just has to look pretty. That's all people want out of a drag queen. It may not be your aesthetic, but as long as someone's aesthetic is pleased, that's what matters. It is serving some very big Lady Bunny hair, like very bunny in the 90s. She used to wear a lot of those costume store wigs, but like done to like perfection. And like Chris March, oh, may he rest in peace, did a lot of her like most infamous wigs, like the big buns and all that stuff. Like Chris March was the hair designer for that. You may remember him from Project Runway. He was robbed and should have won, but didn't. Wonderful, wonderful man, legend, and did a lot of work with the drag queens of New York, like your Head of Lettuces and Lady Bunnies. And you may remember when Target was doing that Halloween line of foam wigs, that was Chris March. That was his doing. And like every drag queen had one of them, and now they like go for hundreds of dollars on eBay. You know, like that Afro one that looked like flower petals, or the big Marilyn Monroe foam wig. Oh, it was a good time. Good time to be a drag queen. This is very, very old school looking, I have to say. Like if you're ever in the Hollywood area, or even in Las Vegas, they have Vegas girl wigs. It's very kind of that channeling, like old school 90s big drag hair, which I love. You can never go wrong. Where the girls are named like Bridget of Madison County. Or Crystal Decanter. Or there'll be Crystal Decanter, Chevron, Chevrolet, St. James, St. James. Some of y'all will never know what it was like to be at a drag show where a queen had 16 names. That doesn't happen that much anymore. Oh, I missed that. Welcome to the stage. Jasmine, St. Clair, St. James, St. John, Devereaux. Oh, good times. I say good times, it was literally like 8 years ago. Katrina Klein, if you're watching, which I know you are, let me know the longest drag name you ever heard. Or even folks in the comment section, what's the longest drag name you've ever heard? Like it has to be like dynasty long, like Alexis Carrington, Kobe Dexter, Rowan. That's how you know a villain's great, when they have like the longest name possible. All right, now I'm basically done with it. I'm just gonna do some finishing touches and I'll be right back with the final result. Welcome back. This is the final result. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. This is huge. My God. Like who'd have thought like all that like empty space inside those cones really makes for some huge hair. It's like a quadruple stack. This is nice. I like this. And it's not that heavy because I use like a donut instead of like bags or something like that, or bubble wrap. So it's not really that heavy. I mean, you're gonna have to secure the crap out of it if you try and recreate this at home. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Like these caps are not made for staying on, that's for sure. But it is really, really cute. Now, I'd say these are two of the best wigs that were in the bunch. I can't say the same for the rest of the litter, but if you're interested in seeing me transform more, I'm more than willing to. Oh my God. And grooming can be an absolute drag, but thankfully I have Manscaped. Use my code JamesM for 20% off plus free shipping. It's for your no-no bits. Hard front wig, ready to go glamour for the girl on the go. Yes, Jaymes Mansfield beauty. Now I'd like to take a moment, a VENMO where I thank everyone who's tipped me on VENMO. I would like to thank Carl, thank you Carl, and Sergio, and Denise. Thank you, Denise. And thank you all so much for the tips on VENMO. Yes. Now, this wig was a lot of fun to style. I have to say, like, it really, really impressed me with how big it got. And if you want to see me style the rest of these, well, you're in luck. I'll do a part 2 if the interest is there, kids. So, of all the things you've seen, let me know down below what wigs you want to see next, and I'll style it. Yeah. We have Farrah, we have Tina, we have Dolly, the Bombshell. There's so many options. Yes. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Now hit the outro. Click here and watch me style a wig with the Cute Girl Hairstyles playset. Or so we recreate Jessica Rabbit's iconic hair. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll cut off one of your pigtails. So click it.